We live in a world that promotes the hustle and grind mentality. And the more busy you are and the more stressed you are is like a badge of honor that people wear with pride. But what they don't realize is that this leads to a feeling of not being safe. It leads to a feeling of being in survival mode all the time. So how do you feel safe in your body? I'm going to share that with you in this video. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm a high-performance mindset coach that has worked with thousands of people across the world to help them let go of the limiting beliefs, the mental blocks, and anything stopping them from truly achieving their goals at the rate that they want to. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you need to do to develop a feeling of safety in your body and to leave survival mode behind for good. Now, anytime the body is feeling and holding on to a lot of stress, now this is not just I'm stressed because I have to pay this bill or I'm stressed because this person at work is annoying me, but we're talking about a collective stress that happens in our life. It puts the nervous system into survival mode. Now, I will say you can make a lot of money while you're in survival mode, but what you won't get is the fulfillment or the enjoyment from it. People who are stuck in survival mode can only increase their money by increasing their lifestyle or their bills. People who are stuck in survival mode have an inability to truly enjoy and embrace all that money can provide them, all that choice. And so they're constantly having to keep up with the Joneses and they're constantly worried about losing it all. And it keeps them in a negative state of mind, which stops them from going to the next level even faster. So one of the first things that we have to do to truly start to feel safe in the body is to release and heal any trauma, adverse experiences we've had, or emotional baggage that we're holding on to. When we're holding on to trauma, adverse experiences from childhood or our teen years, and any emotional baggage that is from the past, is our nervous system feels like we are still in that traumatic state. From this place, we then become easily emotionally triggered, and what happens is we'll start to feel an emotion in our body, and then our thinking mind will take over and say, okay, what here is to blame for me feeling this anxiety or this panic or this overwhelm? And we look in our external environment for something that is causing it. But what it's actually done, it's triggered inside of us this old trauma and emotional baggage that we've been carrying around. I want you to think of your emotional baggage kind of like a cup. And the fuller your cup is, the less ability you have to deal with new stresses that come about. And so what ends up happening is we pick something, this person or this thing is the thing that's causing me to feel this intense anger or this annoyance or whatever it is right now. And so I'm going to take a lifetime's worth of emotional baggage and project it at that person, project it at that thing. And then we end up overreacting in our situation. What then happens is when we come out of the emotional trigger is we tend to judge ourselves for it. Have you ever done this where you look back and you're like, oh, why did I react so harshly? I totally overreacted there. Oh, now that relationship is damaged. I don't know what I'm going to do now, right? Or if we're not judging ourselves, we have to continue to back up and justify why we chose that type of behavior in that situation. Either way, it creates more stress for us in the long run. So then we start to lose the ability to trust ourselves and we lose that ability to feel safe in our body because these emotions are always coming up and overwhelming us. So we have to be able to release and heal that trauma and that emotional baggage. Now, I do have a video on my channel, a guided meditation to help you start healing this with healing your inner children. So you can go ahead and look for that on my channel. Now, before I share with you the second thing that you need to do to start to feel safe in the body, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out brand new videos every single week, sharing tips and tools on how you can start healing your nervous system, healing past trauma, and stepping into the version of you that you'd love to be. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and like this video while you're there. Another way that we can start to feel safe in the body is to work with our root chakra. Now, if you've never heard of chakras before, they are energy centers in the body, and each energy center is responsible for a different feeling, or a different emotion. Now, our root chakra is at the base of our tailbone. It is the very first chakra that we have, and this is what allows us to feel grounded and to feel safe. Anytime we are in survival mode, the root chakra is out of balance. So some things that you can do to start to balance out the root chakra is say affirmations that are related to safety. So things like, I feel safe in my body. I feel supported by Mother Earth. I feel safe in every emotion that I feel. And so you can go ahead and do those affirmations to help you start to balance out the root chakra. You can also imagine breathing in the color red. Imagine breathing in a red light. See it traveling down to the root chakra and opening the root chakra, causing it to spin in a counterclockwise motion. You can also do grounding exercises like going out and standing in the grass or the dirt barefoot and imagining that you're growing roots out of your feet or out of the base of your spine and into the ground, creating that foundation of support from Mother Earth. And lastly, you can do some breathing exercises like box breathing, where you breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts, repeating that a minimum of 4 times to help you come back to that feeling of safety and security in the body. Working with the root chakra is incredibly powerful work, and there is meditations again on my channel to help you balance that out so that you can find that sense of groundedness and that sense of safety even faster. Now, before I share with you the third thing that you can do to feel safe in your body, I want to hear from you. Have you ever done chakra work before? And if so, what kind of experience did you have? Go to the comments below and let me know. One of the last things that we can do to start to feel safe in the body is introduce the body to micro-adversities. These are small challenges that we are taking on in a very controlled environment. And what this does is it helps us start to regulate the nervous system so that we can come out of survival mode and we get our nervous system being able to move from stress mode when there is an obstacle or challenge back to rest mode when there's nothing. Most people have a nervous system that is just chronically stuck in survival mode, in their stress system. And so even when there's no stress, they still feel stressed out. These are the people who go on vacation and cannot relax. They can't just sit and watch Netflix or relax and do nothing because they always have to be doing something, right? They can't meditate because their mind's always going. That's a sign that your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. And so when we introduce these micro-adversities, things like doing a 30-second cool to cold shower, doing exercise that pushes you just a little bit outside of your comfort zone, even doing some breathing exercises that cause you to bring up agitation in the body and then coming back to that box breathing. So if you were to do some short, sharp breaths in and out really quickly so you feel the agitation rising and then you come back to the box breathing, what it's doing is it's teaching your nervous system how to move back and forth between the two systems instead of being stuck in one and staying in that stressed out state. Now, if you want more tools to help you master your mindset and really start to feel a sense of safety in your body by letting go of fear, letting go of imposter syndrome and overwhelm and other things, I would love to have you join me in my 6-day Mind Mastery Challenge. This is a totally free challenge. I'm giving you my 6 most powerful exercises that I use with my clients to get long-lasting change and permanent results. So all you have to do to get instant access is go to nlpworksheet.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.